Is he like staring at her feet? Oh my god, what in the Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, into the 9th episode of House of the Dragon. Last week's episode was heartwarming and beautiful, but I don't think that's where episode 9 is going to go, especially with the way it ended, especially with the preview for episode 9. Shit's gonna go down. Alicent Hightower absolutely 100% and fully believes that her son Aegon is to be named king. She thinks that was Viserys's dying wish. Stupidly and frustratingly, it annoyed me so much seeing that last scene because everything was going so well. Alicent and Rhaenyra's relationship seemed to be on the mend, and they both spoke so nicely to each other at the dinner that they had. And now it's gonna go all to shit, especially once she tells Otto Hightower. Otto Hightower is gonna take complete control of this situation. There is no doubt about it. And I will just quickly say, I am still sick. I am still nasally. I only just got my voice back this morning. So if I sound terrible, I apologize. But before we jump into this reaction video, I want to remind you guys about the uncut version. That's going to be over on Patreon. The link for that is in the description bar below. You just need a copy of the episode yourself so that you can watch along with me. You can find my 2 other channels in the pinned comments and in the description bar as well. My gaming channel, my vlog channel, and you can find me on all the social media handles as well. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Facebook, all of that down below. All right, guys, let's jump into the second last episode of House of the Dragon. Ah, yes. Viserys has passed. No king sits on the Iron Throne. No council meeting. It's quite sad. A little bird.
With his own eyes, Your Grace.
With his own eyes. The little boy saw something with his own eyes. She can't just be learning about Viserys' death because she was there, so it must be something else.
I saw him last night. Before he...
Oh.
He told me he wished for Aegon to be king.
Oh my god. It just frustrates me so much. It is not.
Uttered with his own lips. His last words to me, and I was the only one to hear it.
Rest in peace to such an amazing king. I fucking love Viserys so much. He did not know who he was talking to. It's just so annoying.
We grieve for Viserys the Peaceful,
Oh, Viserys the
our
Peaceful.
sovereign. But he has left us a gift. With his last breath, he impressed upon the Queen his final wish, that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, his whole life, he was like, Rhaenyra, be queen. And then in his very last moments...
I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table. I will not
Thank
believe
you.
that he said this on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness.
Thank you.
It is treason at the
Thank
least.
you.
Your tongue, Lyman.
The king was well last night, by all accounts.
Kristen, what the fuck are you doing?
Which of you here can swear that he died of his own accord?
Which of us are you accusing of regicide, Lord Beesbury?
Jesus.
Well, I have no part.
Oh! You just fucking killed him! What the fuck?
Throw down your sword and remove your cloak, Sir Creston.
Really?
I will not suffer insults to Her Grace the Queen.
There was no insult to me, Sir Chris. You put aside your blade.
Oh god, I hate Sir Kristen so much. I literally hate him so much.
Let us have Lord Beesbury removed.
No. The door remains shut until we finish our business.
Just gonna have him be dead and carry on with the meeting. Rest in peace, Lord Beesbury.
Pose on
What of Rhaenyra?
The former heir cannot, of course, be allowed to remain free and draw support to her claim.
What the fuck are they
Killed and
suggesting?
prisoner. You plan to kill them.
It is unsavory, yes, but a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession. The king wouldn't wish for any
The king did
unsavory...
not wish for the murder of his daughter.
Exactly.
He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
And yet...
One more word and I'll have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
Thank you, Alicent. I'm actually loving Alicent these past 2 episodes.
Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
He's refusing.
I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I recognize no authority but the King's, and until there is one, I have no place here.
Thank you, dude. Thank you for your loyalty to Viserys. Viserys would have never wanted this shit. Now Sir Criston's gonna be in charge.
Where is Aegon?
Not here.
Probably drunk and can't even locate the heir to the Iron Throne.
Your father. There is a beast beneath the boards.
Oh, my dearest love.
She's very weird. What you want, Aemond?
Where's the prince? Forgive me, Lord Hand. I do not know. He exploits his authority to order me away, and then he evades me, my lord.
That's your grandson, mate.
None can know who you are or what you seek, including the Queen.
My lord.
Conspiring against his own daughter. Why is Rhaenys locked in? Oh, okay, because she's staying in King's Landing.
God.
Oh, Lara Strong. It's like a lockdown.
Prince Aegon's not to be found within the castle walls, Your Grace. Your father has sent Sir Eric into the city to find him.
He just told her.
Aegon must be found and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the 7 kingdoms depends on it.
I will not fail you.
I'll come with you. Cole needs me, Mother. Sir Eric isn't the only one who knows Aegon's doings.
All right. I mean, they have 2 people, and Sir Eric's just the one guy. Maybe they'll find Aegon a lot faster than Sir Eric. I hope Criston
Aegon brought me to the
finds him
Street of
first.
Silk on my 13th name day.
I don't follow. He said time to get it wet.
Oh my
Every
god.
woman is an image of the mother, to be spoken of with reverence.
Okay, buddy.
He does not frequent the Street of Silk. His tastes are known to be less discriminating.
Meaning what?
The fuck? What is that supposed to mean?
You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra. You must now pledge them to the future king. You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
Shit. Not giving people much of a choice.
I am no oath breaker. I will not bend the knee.
House Fell keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
Honestly, if I was in their position, I would choose my life over what I promised. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like we today value our lives a lot more than they valued theirs. It was more about honor back then. Honor and politics.
Could be in the hands of mercenaries on a ship to Yee. He could be dead.
Let us hope for your mother's sake that is not the case.
Well, then Aemond would be the next in line. And that would be scary. This is so messed. It's a kid's fighting ring? This is so fucked up.
They have them grow the nails and file the teeth. Makes them more formidable.
File the teeth?
Prince Aegon spends many a night in this place.
He's such a fucked up dude.
You've not seen everything.
What the, is that his kid?
One of many, I'd wager.
So he has many bastards? Well, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
It is I, the younger brother, who studies history and philosophy. It is I who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. It is I who should be...
Careful, Aemond.
I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
I don't know why everybody wants to be king or queen so badly.
A moment of your time, my lords.
You'll find no buyers for your wares here.
She probably
I can
knows.
teach to Prince Aegon Rather upset by one who knows where he...
I'm glad Eric and his brother recognize that Aegon is not fit to be the king. Some people have sense here. What the fuck?
He was fleeing from the gate. A warning for the princess, I'd wager.
What?
Like, are they prisoners here?
Let the king's justice take him.
The fuck? So brutal.
You did well.
I'm in my duty, my Lord Hand.
Such a worm. You know, all you had to do, Alicent, was shut the fuck up. All you had to do was shut the fuck up. And the question of killing Rhaenyra and Daemon wouldn't even be there. Seems she did love the king.
Your daughter dead, alone in Pentos. Your son cuckolded. Rhaenyra's heirs are none of yours.
Cuckolded?
If it's Driftmark you want, you shall have it. For you and your granddaughters to pass on as you see fit.
That's already been settled. She was happy with the outcome.
You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison.
Thank you for speaking the truth.
On the Iron Throne.
Don't put that into her head. She has absolutely zero claim. She's a high tower. Oh.
You yourself are the mysterious white worm, I take it. Or are you simply a further peel in this stinking onion?
Daemon's ex? Right?
My condolences on the passing of your king.
She knows. He's like, how do you know?
And you install your grandson on the throne. Remember, it was me who put him there. I could have killed him as easily as a wasp on
You
fruit.
should have.
There is no power but what the people allow you to take.
He's there? Drunk, of course.
Where is the white worm?
She sold you for a price.
And why have you paid it?
So weak.
You flee while all the men die, seeking Aegon.
He doesn't even want to be the king. He's a drunk rapist. I mean, he's gone, so it's kind of pointless fighting each other. Aemon should honestly just kill Aegon.
I have no wish to rule, no taste for duty. I'm not suited.
Thank you.
No argument. Let me go. I will find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
That's very enticing. Oh my god, fuck off, Kristen Cole. He's so annoying. Aemond was like, ooh. Then Kristen Cole came just in time.
Well played.
None of this is a game.
And yet you treat it as one.
No, you do.
Charming, whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
He's so manipulative.
Our hearts were never one. I see that now. I
She was a
wanted whatever
child.
you impressed upon me to want.
She was a child.
And now the debt comes due.
I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness.
Thank you, sis. Louder for the people at the back.
I have Aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit.
Gonna murder your daughter too, mate?
Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
He's not
You
impressed.
look so much like your mother in certain lights.
Ugh.
As you wish.
As you wish. Oh, my dear Wesley. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Your Grace.
Literally hate hearing his voice.
Lord Larys.
I have found out something you should know.
She's like, fuck, do I want to know? She's getting rather comfortable.
One of the little spiders is your lady in waiting.
Talia?
There are more like her. There is one way to destroy his advantage. It must be taken out at the head.
Kill her dad?
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
More murder.
It will be done.
Is he like staring at her feet? Oh my god, what in the fuck? What in the fuck, bro? Okay, this is really weird. This is fucked. I am so disturbed right now. This is how she's been paying him? Jesus fuck. I don't want to think about that ever again, but it's all I'm thinking about.
With me, Princess. I cannot let this treachery stand.
Oh my god. Just walking by. Sheesh. Lara Strong. So chaotic here. I feel like they're gonna get caught. There's like nowhere to go. Did she get separated from Sir Eric? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ah, it's the funeral.
Do you know what's been done to give you this day?
Lots of murder.
He changed his mind.
He could have, but he never did. Because he didn't like me.
Yeah.
And yet, with his final breath, he whispered to me that you should take his place.
How do you believe that? How do you believe that, Alicent? How do you believe that to be true? How was that your interpretation?
For all her faults, she is your sister. You're your father's daughter.
You love me.
You imbecile.
Like, Aegon's got so many issues. He's got mummy and daddy issues, dude.
But it is also the most joyous of days that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
Lots of chattering now. And here he comes. Can't he as king say, I don't want to be king, I name Rhaenyra my heir? I hate this.
A new king to lead us.
And where's his queen consort? His weird sister, where is she? Viserys would not like this.
May the warrior give him courage. May the
Oh, there
smith
she is.
lend strength to his sword and shield. May the crone lift.
She's escaping. Maybe she's gonna go and tell Rhaenyra and Daemon and go get her dragon or something.
Aegon Targaryen is the true heir to the Iron Throne.
She's like, oh, fuck this. Otto's so pleased with himself too.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
Can't even protect himself.
Aegon the King!
Rhaenyra left to Dragonstone to return her kids, her strong boys, for like 1 second. And in that 1 second, all of this shit happened. Well, he's embracing it now. Oh, shit! What the heck? Melees! Oh my god. Just when you think the episode is about to end, some shit goes down. Oh my gosh. The poor common folk, they don't deserve this. Hell yeah, Rainies. Heck yeah, sis.
Open the door!
Open the doors. They're closing it. Why are they closing it? Listen. What you gonna do, Rainies? Then she's like, I just wanted to get my dragon and go. This event was really boring. Oh, no Dracarys. Just a bit of a fright. She made her position known. Then and there, she's like, I don't support this. This is not what my cousin would have wanted. One image that I would really just love to erase from my memory is Lara Strong jerking off to Alicent Hightower's feet. That's not it. I didn't expect to ever see something like that. But of course, such is the mind of George R.R. Martin, Jesus Christ. It makes sense now why Lara Strong has been helping Alicent Hightower this entire time, doesn't it? Like, what does he gain from all of this? Ah, his foot fetish. Ah, Alicent Hightower providing the goods. Makes a lot of sense now. Anyway, I won't talk about that too much because it really just traumatized me, but there are many things to talk about in this episode. One being Aegon not wanting to be the king, understanding that his father didn't actually like him, understanding that for 20 years he had the chance to name Aegon heir, but he didn't. He named Rhaenyra heir. Does not make any sense why he would change his mind, delirious on his last breath. Alicent Hightower could have just remained quiet and none of this would be happening. To be honest, if I was Alicent Hightower and I heard that, I would just assume that my husband is delirious. He doesn't know what he's talking about. She was literally so confused when he said all of that stuff to her. It didn't make any sense to her. So obviously he was speaking, well, I would have taken it as gibberish, considering the context went completely past her head. If she remained quiet though, I feel like Otto Hightower would have had a plan B regardless, to be fair. Maybe he would have made up some sort of lie that actually he told me something in confidence. He could have easily lied as well. So maybe if Alicent didn't say anything, it wouldn't have even mattered because Otto Hightower has always wanted his family to be in line for succession. Sad we didn't get to see Rhaenyra and Daemon in this episode. They literally just went for a second and then all of this shit went down. Rhaenyra was supposed to go take her boys back to Dragonstone, come back on Dragon back. If I were her, I would have just stayed, knowing my father's condition, knowing that he is soon to pass. I honestly would have just stayed because I wouldn't have wanted to miss those last moments with my father. Though if she had stayed, she probably would have been in lockdown just like Rhaenys. Also, I love you, Rhaenys. Rhaenys, you're the best. I think she knows exactly what her cousin would have wanted to, and she does not believe Alicent Hightower for a second. Although Rhaenyra and Rhaenys have had their differences, she sees a lot of Rhaenyra in herself. She was to be queen. That was her right to be queen, but it wasn't given to her because of the patriarchy, of course. Now she sees a lot of herself in Rhaenyra, as I said, despite their differences, and she actually wants to help Rhaenyra. And that just shows us what a better person Rhaenys is. I think at this point, she just wants to see a woman in power because she never had the chance, and she sees what Alicent is. She sees that Alicent is allowing herself to be played by all of these men in her council, and she really just thinks Alicent is playing herself. Everybody knows that Aegon is not fit to be king. Everybody knows that. Rhaenyra and Daemon at least have Viserys' blessing. At least we know Rhaenyra would maintain the peace that Viserys has brought on to the kingdom. Viserys the peaceful. Can we get an amen for Viserys? He was such an amazing king. I absolutely love him. He's become a favorite character of mine, not just in House of the Dragon, but in Game of Thrones as well. Paddy Considine, who we really missed in this episode and we will miss in the next episode, has just played him remarkably. And I honestly think he should get an award for his role as Viserys. I'm glad that Alicent is finally starting to understand that her father and her are completely different. Maybe they share the same blood, but he's always been using her to make his way into the crown. One way or another, she never had a choice. He said to her, I made you queen of the 7 kingdoms. And she was literally like, well, I didn't have a choice in that and I didn't know any better. And I feel like it was the talk that she and Rhaenys had that finally made her see what her father truly is. The fact that her father is capable of murder, despite the fact that Viserys would have never wanted this. She knows her husband. She spent a long part of her life with Viserys Targaryen, and his ruling was a peaceful one. The last thing he would want is his family torn apart. The last thing he would want is Rhaenyra, his daughter, and Daemon, his brother, to be killed. The fact that her dad would want that to happen speaks a lot of how different they actually and truly are. And thank God that Alicent is finally seeing that. I think her influence over Aegon is stronger than his grandfather's, which is definitely good. Aegon's not fit to be king, but Alicent, I think, will ensure a peaceful ruling as short or as long as that ruling may be, she ordered her son to not allow the murder of Rhaenyra and Daemon, which I think Aegon will comply by. The only thing about Aegon is he's extremely jaded as a person. He has the strangest of proclivities. He is a rapist and he's a drunk, and he doesn't give a shit about the crown. Aemond would probably be better suited, but Aemond's also a fucking weirdo. None of her kids should be in line for succession. And I wish they could just see that. I wish they didn't have their bias glasses on and they just looked at it from an objective point of view and just see that Rhaenyra would maintain the peace in the Seven Kingdoms. So obviously I spoke about Rhaenys earlier because I have seen the episode 10 preview, which, by the way, holy shit, I cannot believe that 10 weeks have gone by in such a flash and the series is ending next week. I'm so excited for this last episode because the preview for it looks absolutely incredible. Shit's gonna go down. Obviously, Rhaenyra and Daemon make it back to King's Landing and they know what's going on, and a war is going to ensue. It's gonna have to ensue because there's literally no other choice. In the preview, it looks like Daemon was talking with Aemon's dragon in High Valyrian. I feel like he's trying to bring that dragon over to their side. It was quite a quick preview, so I didn't really see the dragon's colors quite well, but it looked quite big. That's why I say I think it might be Aemon's dragon. And Sir Eric and Sir Arik are also siding with Rhaenyra as well. And there's a bunch of people that side with Rhaenyra. Some of those people have been killed, obviously, by Otto Hightower, as we saw in this episode. But Rhaenyra's side definitely has more dragons. So that is a huge advantage. And with the episode 10 preview, it looks like Alicent Hightower has asked Rhaenyra to bend the knee, but Daemon obviously doesn't want that because it is her birthright, and together I feel like they would make a good ruling couple. They are both of Targaryen blood and they have the most dragons, and hopefully enough people would side with them so that they will win. I've only read about 100 pages into Fire and Blood, so I'm not up to the chapter that covers this era, and I don't really want to know, to be honest, because it would be a huge spoiler for me. But I am excited to watch this and learn about it through the show and then read about it a little bit later. I freaking love this episode. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel out. Uncut version is over on Patreon. You just need a copy of the episode yourself so that you can watch along with me. You can also find my two other channels, my gaming channel and my vlog channel. On my gaming channel, I just posted a new video for The Last of Us, if you want to check that out. You can also find me on all the social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Discord, Twitch, all of that down below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.